Hi guys! So today I'd like to show you how to decorate an Elsa princess doll cake from the Disney movie Frozen. If you haven't made my simple vanilla cake before, you can click the link at the top of the video or look for the link in the description below for that recipe. I used this doll cake pan, which I have linked in the description below, to bake the cake in a dress shape. But you can also use a normal round cake pan and shape the dress yourself. If you want to see me create more videos like this, just hit the like button and subscribe. Now let's get decorating. So I've already baked my vanilla cake using the doll cake pan, and then I cut the cake into 4 even layers. Then using a round cookie cutter, I've cut a hole in the middle of the cake for the doll to fit in. And then I started assembling my cake and icing my cake with Italian meringue buttercream. Then I cover the whole cake with more Italian meringue buttercream icing. Then once the cake is nice and smooth, chill your cake for a few minutes until the buttercream firms up. So while the cake is chilling, I'm gonna color and roll out my fondant that I will assemble as her dress. For the first fondant, I've combined a little bit of pink and a little bit of blue to create a light purple or lavender color. Then I also colored a light blue and a dark blue fondant for the outer skirt of her dress. Always remember to use your gloves while coloring your fondant because the gel color can easily transfer to your fingers. So after I've colored all the fondant, I'm gonna start rolling out the white fondant and rolling out a little bit of the light lavender fondant. This will be the color combination for her fitted skirt underneath her blue skirt. So once you've rolled out the white and lavender fondant, you're gonna stick them slightly together side by side and fold them a couple of times, then roll them again with a rolling pin. You will repeat this process 15 to 20 times until the two colors look seamless and has the ombre effect. Once you've achieved your desired color or look, trim the fondant into an A shape and fold the sides and create folds to resemble pleats of a dress. Then brush it with edible silver luster dust and set aside. And for the outer skirt of her gown, I've rolled out the light blue and dark blue fondant, then I combined the light and dark blue fondant to create a medium color blue. I made sure that the sides are even and then I stick them together lightly on the sides. Then I folded it a couple of times, then I rolled it again using a rolling pin. I fold it and roll the fondant 15 to 20 times until I achieved my desired ombre look. Then I cut it up into an A shape, folded the edges, and created pleats to resemble a real dress. You will have to repeat this process 6 times to cover the entire dress. Here, I'm rolling out a lavender fondant to add to the bottom of her skirt to add some more volume and shape to her dress. To assemble the skirt, I painted a little bit of water on the front part of the cake and gently added my white and lavender skirt. Trim the top part with a sharp knife or scissors, then tuck the remaining fondant into the opening of the cake. After I've added the white fitted skirt, I'm gonna start assembling the blue ombre skirt around the cake. I'm using a little bit of water applied by a paintbrush to help the fondant stick to the cake. And after you're done with the dress part, it's time to add the ELSA doll on the cake. I wrap her legs with plastic to protect her from getting icing. And then just stick her on top and insert her where you've created a hole. For her blouse, I thinly rolled up some white fondant and painted it with edible luster dust. Then I just simply painted her torso with a little bit of water so the fondant will stick. Then I wrapped the fondant around her torso. Trim it to shape, then just tuck the excess fondant under the skirt and seal the backside with a little bit more water. Since the skirt of her dress is a little too low, I've rolled up a blue fondant and wrapped it around her waist to make the dress appear higher than it actually is. Now we're gonna work on the off-shoulder sleeves of her blouse. I rolled up white fondant, cut it into 2 rectangles the length of her arm, and then dusted it with edible glitter dust. I painted her arm with a little water and gently draped the fondant on her arm. And so for her belt, I've cut up a snowflake using white fondant, and then I rolled up the lavender fondant and shaped it into a belt. And then I just cut the snowflake fondant in half and just stick it in the lavender belt. I rolled out 2 more blue ombre skirt to drape over the sides of her dress to create more volume. I added them on the sides of the white fitted skirt and let it hang a little loosely on the sides. After that, I rolled out blue fondant for her cape. Using a white food color gel and a paintbrush, I painted designs to her cape that resembles crystals and snowflakes. Then I brushed a little bit of water in the bottom of her cape and sprinkled some clear and blue sugar sprinkles to add more shine to her cape. Then I started painting diamond designs around her skirt using the white food gel. To add more shine to her dress, I decided to add some more sparkling sugar sprinkles to resemble crystals and rhinestones. I simply painted her white fitted skirt with water, then I drizzled the sugar sprinkle all over her skirt. Then lastly, I added this fur coat by rolling out white fondant and painting it with luster dust. Then I lightly scored it to add texture, then I attached it to her shoulders using a little bit of water, then sealing it with a pearl sprinkle. Well, that's it for this Elsa cake video. If you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more princess cake decorating videos like this. See you next time!